Riding my bike as a kid wasn't much of an adventure because my grandparents lived here and we could ride our bikes 3 houses to the left, 2 houses to the right, and that was it. But 3 houses to the left, there was this tree and the concrete was kind of buckled up because the roots of the tree kind of broke them up. So it was that was our big adventure. We had to navigate that and not hurt ourselves. But I think about trees and plants for that matter. They need space to grow. You got to give them space to grow. Otherwise, like that root, like the tree, it'll start tearing stuff up. Or like a plant, if you got it in too small of a pot and the roots, they don't have anywhere to go and it becomes root bound and it will die. Same thing is true about our kids. As parents, we got to give them space to grow. Give them space to grow. As our kids get older, they're going to make mistakes. But as parents, I think we want to let them make those mistakes while they're in our home versus when they're outside of our home. Because together we can learn, we can grow together versus letting them get out in the real world and make those mistakes and they can be devastating. But sometimes I give them space to grow. That means helping them overcome their mistakes, helping them learn from their mistakes. And also means for us as parents, not bringing up their mistakes over and over and over again. If there was an issue that we had and it got resolved, don't bring it up a year later because let them grow. Also, let them treat them as their age. Like, give them some responsibilities. Give them some things they can do to show themselves either responsible or learning to be more responsible. Because if we don't, we're hemming them in and we want to control them. Because sometimes I believe this. It's more about us than it's about them. The reason we're not willing to let them make mistakes is because it's about us. But if they don't learn, if they don't make mistakes, they don't grow. You got to give them space to grow. I don't know what that means to you, whether you got little kids, you got middle school kids, but they need space to grow. And I'm going to give you a last illustration. As I grew up, I remember coming back to my hometown and being around people who knew me when I was a kid. Some of them treated me like I was still a kid. Like they didn't realize that I'm a grown man. I'm a man. I'm not that boy no more, right? And it bothered me. You're talking to me, treat me like a little kid. Same thing with your kids. As they grow older, give them a little bit more respect, give them more responsibility, help them feel like they're growing up because you're giving them space to grow. You're not saying they can do everything, but what can they do? What can you celebrate they do? Because just like that tree, if you don't give them space to grow, they might start getting destructive. If you don't give them space to grow, they might die on the inside. Give them space to grow, and that's a choice. When you make better choices, you will live a better life. So will your kids. So choose well. Oh, yeah.